Hi, this is Thresden, and this is part 17 of an ESO High Isle walkthrough. I'm back in front of my house now because this High Isle walkthrough was interrupted with the new dungeon DLC that came out. So I did 2 episodes of that. I did both the dungeons.
Here we go.
And so that's why I'm standing in front of my house. I put some trophies in my house from the dungeons, if you didn't see those videos when they were released. And now I'm going to head back to High Isle. If I'm not mistaken, there was this quest right here, the long game, and we were almost finished with it. And this quest has now reset. If you look at it, it basically has done away with all of the objectives. It has made me almost completely start over the quest. I don't know why it did that. That's annoying. But because it did that, I'm just going to go ahead with the High Isle main story. I know that very soon after we finish this, it's going to send us back to Amanos anyway, so we can go ahead and finish up that quest. Wow, I've never discovered this way shrine on this character. That's hilarious. So I'm just going to go to these areas right here. Search near Stonelore Grove. And is that the only one? Weird. I thought there were 2 more objectives. Search near Stonelore Grove. Is that it? Yeah, we've already investigated 2 of the 3 sites. So we just need to go to the 3rd one. And once we've done that, we'll go back to town. And at some point, they'll send us to Amanos anyway. And we'll go ahead and finish that quest that it reset.
Sister, we can't just threaten everyone into becoming druids. We want these good folks to appreciate the woods, not fear them.
Who is that? I hear somebody talking about threatening people to be druids. What's this? No, this is just the Volcanic Vent. Okay. I heard something. As if maybe the Volcanic Vent was becoming active, but it's not. I don't know what that was. What is causing that sound? Oh. Volcanic Vent east of Castle Navire is up. Hopefully we'll get some help soon.
Ascendant, save me.
Why is Isabel standing around? Oh, now she's fighting. Okay. Ow! Well,
Lend me your strength. Quell this earth.
I knew I was going to take damage there, but
We're almost there.
I triggered,
Keep- Spirit of water.
whatever, that ability that has a delay. I can't remember the name of it. Subterranean Assault, that's the name of it.
Another vent sealed.
And I didn't want to waste it, so...
Spirits of the earth, help repair these vents. You did it! Now I'll close this fissure. Give us all you've got. It's too much. I can't hold it. The evil has broken through. Kill the monster, or all hope is lost.
Oh, this is not good. Almost died. Oh, I'm gonna die. Yeah.
Well done. Now's our chance. I'll seal the fissure for good. Great work. But questions still remain. I shall return to my order and report all that has happened. Until we meet again.
All right. We did it. We destroyed the volcanic vent with the help of all these people. Oh, volcanic cache. What did I get? Ring of High Isle. Awesome. That's enough to complete the set. When you are healed while in combat, increase your weapon and spell damage by 335 for 5 seconds. That is going on my finger. Let's get rid of the Sister's Cowl set. Yeah, maybe we'll get some more Sister's Cowl pieces later. Sister's Cowl, whatever it's called. Okay, on to the next objective. Oh, there's a delve over there. Did you see that? There's a delve. Over here somewhere. It's on the other side of this mountain. place reminds me of Somerset so much. The Firepot.
A traveler? Over here. I can't go in there alone. You have no idea how long I've waited for someone like you to come by. There isn't much time. Tarrinore went in there, by herself. She's been gone a long time. Something terrible must have happened to her.
Who's Tarrinore?
My wife. We came to the star-cursed Firepot cave to gather Vulk'esh Scoria. Given that we're looking for dangerous creatures, I suggested we hire someone to protect us. But no, she darted in there while I was planning how we'd search the cave.
What's Vulk'esh Scoria?
Molten rock, cooled to a crust outside the Vulk'esh's bodies. Tarrinore and I were hired to retrieve it, but the gold we were offered means nothing if Tarrinore dies. Traveler, I am willing to pay you hefty sums to ensure my wife's safety.
You said the magic words. Hefty sums. I'll help you find Vulk'esh Scoria and Tarrinore.
Here, one of the locals marked where some lava vents are in the Firepot. We should look for the Scoria there. Finding the Scoria will help convince Tarrinore to leave the Firepot. I want her out of danger before I talk some sense into her.
What are the Vulk'esh?
A sailor in Gonfalon Bay described them as creatures of molten rock. She said Vulk'esh shed their outside layer of rock, like a snake. There's bound to be piles of Scoria lying around for us to take, but Tarrinore went in on her own.
Why will the Scoria piles be around the lava vents?
Oh, some locals said they'd seen the Vulk'esh emerging from some lava vents. The vents can scrape at the Vulk'esh's outer layers, help pry the Scoria off.
Locals saw the Vulk'esh?
There are places on top of this mountain where you can look down into the Firepot. Hunters usually stay clear of these windows, but a few brave ones helped us prepare for this foray into the cave. Now it's up to us to get the Scoria.
What are Scoria?
Well, Vulk'esh are creatures of lava, right? The Scoria is what happens when the lava meets the air and cools down. It's not good for crafting, but skilled alchemists and scholars are very interested in it, which is how we got this job.
Alright, tell me about your wife.
Tarrinore. Her mind turns around puzzles like a leaf floating on the breeze. It's hard not to be swept along. This isn't the first time that she's run into danger without a plan. It's just the first time she's done it without me.
I see. If she's run off into danger before, why are you so worried?
Because losing sight of her while we're in a mine in Clenumbra is vastly different from her mad dash into this largely unexplored, lava-filled cave. She's unarmed, distracted, and directionless. I have the only map we made.
What's so important about these Vulk'esh Scoria?
We gather the materials our clients pay us for. I don't always know what use they have or why the clients want them. But since this Scoria comes from living creatures, I'd guess it has some magical properties.
Is the Scoria dangerous?
Only if it's still attached to a Vulk'esh. Or maybe if a crazed alchemist gets her hands on it. But I interview all our clients before we agree to work with them. We only work with artisans in good moral standing. We have a reputation to uphold.
What do you know about your client?
Not much, I'm afraid. He's an alchemist in Somerset, and he's interested in creating potions and powders that protect against fire. That was all Tarrinore and I needed to know. We asked around about him, confirmed the job, and came here.
Alright, I will go see if I can find her. Said legends say anyone who goes in there.
Here than I imagined. We should hurry to find the Scoria and Tarrinore before it's too late.
Anyone that goes in there starts off rare but ends up well done.
I knew it'd be hot in here, but this is unreasonable. Did Tarrinore even bring water with her? Let's find my wife and the Scoria we need. Quickly.
Alright. Should we go right or left? Looks like right goes up and left goes down. Let's go up.
There are none left to stand against us.
What about these? What do you mean there's none left to stand against us? We just started.
Those are some of the Scoria. Do you think they're cool enough to handle?
Wait, there's Scoria? Where? I don't see any Scoria. Did I miss it? Yeah, looks like we're in the area. Uh-oh. Oh, there's lava coming out of there. Here's some Scoria. 2 of them. The cast-off outer layer of rock from the Vulk'esh's body. They're warm to the touch, but not scalding.
Ooh, these are good quality. Tarrinore will be happy to see them. Tarrinore. I knew it'd be hot.
Okay, she's just gonna say the same thing. Gotcha. Wow. This place is amazing. Definitely never seen a landscape like this in ESO before. Bear just took that thing out. Man, I hardly even did anything. It was all the bear that did it. Ow!
Scoria to connect, and no sign of Tarrinore. Where is she?
I'm in your service.
She just leveled level 5. But I don't get another skill until level 7. Okay.
Tarrinore would be grateful for me. We haven't hurt her at all.
No, we haven't. Let's just get the Scoria first. Alright, the next one is through here. Well, I also need to kill the boss. I'll go ahead and go this way, but I need to kill the boss before I leave, and I need to get the Skyshard. It's this way. I really love this landscape. Never had a molten lava area in ESO before. Alright, there should be Vulk'esh Scoria. Uh-oh.
Tarrinore! Get up. We're leaving while you're still in one piece.
Wait. See that large vent? We're not leaving without the Scoria around it.
Here's the boss.
Seems so's less stubborn than you. Traveler, talk some sense into this idiot before I do something I'll regret.
I think she's right.
If I knew someone like you would actually pass our way, I might have reconsidered coming here alone, eh? Then again, maybe not. Our life isn't what I promised, Vinilsare. I'm going to change that, no matter the danger.
What happened to you?
I was resting on that outcropping out there when the rock fell out from under me. Vinilsare will probably drag me to a healer. She's not going to stop talking about how she knew this cave was dangerous. It's really annoying when she's right.
Is she right about you being too stubborn to leave without all the Scoria?
I am not. There may be a chance that Vinilsare is right. But our life together hinges on this job. The lack of coins in our purses is already damaging our marriage.
I understand.
Please, say you'll get those Scoria.
I'll get the Scoria from that pile.
Thank you. Vinilsare trusts you. I'm putting the hopes of our happiness in your hands. With any luck, the only thing I'm going to regret today is falling off that rock.
Come on, let's get you out of here before you manage to get more burns.
I'm not doing so well either, Isabel. Hang in there. Oh, she's dead. Isabel? There you are. Ow. You okay, Isabel? Yeah, you're fine. All right. Alright, we got all of it. Now, just need the Skyshard. We'll be ready to get out of here. It's up there. Okay. There's a way through. Here's a treasure chest. What did I just get? Steadfast metal arm cops. I got another piece of the Sister Scowl set. Alright. I've got the whole Steadfast metal set. And almost all of the High Isle, the Blessings of the High Isle set. How did I lose? I thought I had 5 pieces of the Blessings of the High Isle set. I don't understand. I thought I had 5 pieces. Guess not. Alright, now how am I going to get up here? That is the exit. I don't want to go through the exit. I've got to get the Skyshard. I thought it was up this way somehow. But I don't think I can get up here. I'm making progress. I made it. Another treasure chest? This one's simple. Probably doesn't have nearly as good of loot. Alright, some green gear. Wait. Sister's battle axe? Interesting. Oh no, don't want a battle axe. That's two-handed. I'll go ahead and collect it though. So, I think the reason why I've got all 5 pieces now, because I've got the bow equipped, but I need a one-handed weapon that is a steadfast metal, or not steadfast metal, what's the other one? Blessing of the High Isle. Okay. Maybe I've got 5 on both. I don't know what's going on. Alright, let's get out of this place. I wonder what is over here. Nothing, maybe? Just enemies? There's a waterfall. This is interesting. Alright, I'm getting out of here. I think if I go this way, I should be able to get out. What? But it's showing over here. Alright, I feel like jumping in the water now. After being in all that heat. Go for a nice, cool swim. Hopefully there's no flesh-eating fish in here.
Traveler, you don't appear to be much worse off for going into the Firepot. And that makes 2 of us.
You brought the Scoria? Vinilsare's instincts really are better than mine. Thank you. You just changed our lives for the better. The things I have planned for these Scoria.
Alright, give me my money.
Well then, here we all are. Somewhat whole, marginally hale, but decidedly alive. Do you have the Scoria?
Yes, I retrieved the last of the Vulk'esh Scoria.
I don't know how to properly thank you. Tarrinore's alive because of you, and we have more Scoria than our client wants. Take this. It's all I can spare now that Tarrinore is injured.
Okay, we got another piece of the
Take
Sister
care.
Scowl
This
set.
archipelago is dangerous. My wife and I witnessed that for ourselves.
What will you do now?
Tarrinore's wounds need tending to, and I could use something to calm me down. After that, someone needs to sort the Scoria, set up camp, and gather our provisions for the night.
How bad are Tarrinore's wounds?
She'll live, but healing takes time. Who knows how long we'll stay here. I plan on getting a ship back to Somerset as soon as possible. This archipelago is beautiful, but nothing compares to the Shining Isle.
Will your client wait that long?
He'll have to. No one else is desperate enough to come here and collect Vulk'esh Scoria. Besides, our health matters more than his good opinion of us. We'll wait for Tarrinore to recover before we head out. Tarrinore, what were you thinking? You could have died.
I know I worried you, but I'm fine, see? I just need to rest up a bit.
You got lucky. How do I know you won't run headlong into danger the next time we have a job?
Don't worry, I learned my lesson. Next time I'll look where I'm walking.
Sorry about that. I was just checking something in another window. I didn't realize they were going to start talking.
Thanks to you, we can satisfy our client and still have goods to spare. We can find new clients, grow our network, take more jobs, set ourselves up for a lifetime of prosperity and adventure. Ow.
Was this your plan the whole time?
It's been my plan ever since I met Vinosare. But the jobs we took never worked in its favor. There weren't enough goods to expand our clientele. All the rich artisans already had their own sources of rare materials.
And you think the Scoria will change merchants' minds?
It won't be lumps of volcanic rock that do it. Those will just help expand our client list and make us some gold quickly. No, the boost this gives our reputation will change their minds. Whenever they want a rare material, they'll think of us.
What does Vinosare think of this plan?
I'll tell her once she's calmed down. Vinosare's a lot better at finding clients than I am. We're a team. She figures out how to get jobs, and I make sure we complete them. She doesn't like my methods, especially now, but it's worth the risk.
Take care. This archipelago is dangerous.
Alright, that's all they have to say. Another happy couple we helped. And some more gold and gear that we got. It's off to another adventure. Let's continue trying to get to the next main story objective. It's one of the fun things about RPGs is getting sidetracked. Hopefully we'll make it there before another 3 quests pop up, though.
The grove sings of its suffering. Something terrible happened here.
You can hear it? Incredible. Ah, there you are. Hello, my friend. You're just in time. I met Ravana here just as she was starting to look into an arcane disturbance. It can't be a coincidence we're so close to one of the Ascendant Order Sites marked on the Duchess's map.
What sort of arcane disturbance?
We're not sure yet. Based on everything that Lady Arabelle has told me, it's conceivable that the Ascendant Magus could be responsible for the disturbance here. Ravana is trying to locate its source. We could use your help.
What do you need me to do?
Ravana's ritual is somewhat involved, and I'd like to help her prepare. Can you gather some reagents that we'll need?
Sure.
She requires 3 blooming song flowers and an azure torchbug before we can begin.
And I assume there's a bunch of enemies in between me and these 3 blooming song flowers and an azure torchbug? Sure, sounds good. Where can I find these reagents?
Blooming song flowers grow in the copse of trees just north of here. You'll know them by their distinct blue and purple petals. As for the torchbug, Ravana told me they congregate near the lake at the heart of the grove. They are quite beautiful.
I'll gather the flowers and a torchbug.
Thank you for helping us. The blooming song flowers will strengthen my connection to the spirit of the grove, while the torchbug will light the way. Just be sure to take care with the little creature. They are fragile things.
Of course I will take care. I'm a warden after all. I love animals. Hence why I have a pet bear that helps me fight. Lots of other animals that help me fight. But these things are pests, so I'm not going to be nice to them. Oh, there's a way shrine over here. Stonelore Grove Way Shrine. There's a torch bug right there. The Druids of Stonelore Grove believe this rare torch bug to be a conduit to the spirits of nature. It's like a dead deer with like some kind of burning magic or something. Blooming Song Flower, a rare flower said to help those of the druidic faith better hear the songs of nature. What are these people?
Nice. What did you find?
Stonelore Rock Seers, okay. There's another one. May as well mine some platinum while I'm out picking flowers. Oh, there's another quest.
Traveler, I advise caution. A corruption has gripped Stonelore Grove, turning the wildlife aggressive and spreading an impurity unlike anything our circle has ever seen. Nature itself has fallen out of balance.
What sort of corruption are you talking about?
That is what I hope to determine. The Archdruid sent me to investigate, but it was all I could do to avoid the once docile creatures of the Grove. I found a few pockets of corruption that must be cleansed, but I need another druid to assist me.
You need another druid to cleanse the corruption?
Really, I just need another set of hands. Here, let me mark your map. I'll cast the cleansing spell, then you burn out the impurity. That will temporarily restore the balance while we search for the source. The circle will compensate you, of course.
Alright, I'll help you cleanse the corruption.
Let's find a few concentrated areas of corruption. My spells will cleanse the impurities, then you burn them. Hopefully we can determine the source of the corruption before this malady spreads to the rest of the island. Just keep your guard up.
Okay, is Stonelore Grove really that dangerous?
It wasn't always. It used to be one of the safest locations on the island. In fact, my ancestors deemed the grove sacred when they first arrived. Now the corrupted wildlife attacks for no reason, and some of my fellow druids have been afflicted.
What else can you tell me about this corruption that's afflicting the grove?
Not much, unfortunately. I noticed its effects a short time ago. Usually docile creatures turning aggressive. A strange blight spreading through the plants and trees. I brought my concerns to the Archdruid, who initially thought I was overreacting.
So how did you convince the Archdruid to let you investigate?
I'm not sure anyone has ever convinced Archdruid Agathe of anything. But she couldn't deny that something strange was happening in the grove. She ordered me to look into it and bring my findings back to the Circle Elders.
And what did the Elders say?
Nothing. I haven't gone back yet. Until I determine if the corruption can be cleansed and find the source, I don't actually have anything new to report. Well, except that now the corruption has spread to some of my fellow druids.
What do you mean? Druids have been afflicted?
Just that. They have become as hostile as the rest of the afflicted wildlife. We may have to deal with any corrupted druids we meet. But with your help and the blessing of the true way, we'll soon have a solution to present to the Circle Elders.
That sounds like what happened to the evil druids we saw in one of the dungeons recently. What's the true way?
I suppose you would call it our doctrine, our religion. The true way represents a life guided by natural principles and the value and willfulness of nature. All of nature comes from Ifra, and the druids are the arbiters of Ifra's will.
Ifra?
Have you never heard of Ifra where you come from? The storyteller? The god of song and forest? The spirit of the now? Ifra formed the frame upon which nature was woven. He gave rise to the rules of life on Nirn. His way is the true way.
So you're a priest of Ifra?
I am a druid of the Stonelore Circle. I am a teacher, a healer, a counselor, as well as a steward of the natural world. I hear the voice of Ifra and his earthbones, and I do my best to be his advocate. Natural principles guide my every action.
In other words, yes. When did the druids arrive on High Isle?
Oh, that was early in the First Era. After struggling against the Dureni hegemony, our ancestors came to this archipelago because of its connection to Ifra. When they arrived, our druidic circle deemed Stonelore Grove to be a sacred site.
What do you mean, a druidic circle?
Not to be confused with our ritual circles. I mean the druids of the archipelago all belong to one of 3 distinct subgroups. You would probably call it a sect. Those who hold to the same circle share common beliefs and approaches to Ifra's will.
Tell me about these 3 circles.
The druids of this grove belong to the Stonelore Circle. We revere nature, but believe that all cultures have a place here. Some of the High Isle folk refer to us as the friendly druids. We rarely evangelize, letting our work speak for itself.
And the other 2 druidic circles?
You'll probably encounter the Eldertide Circle in your wanderings. Be careful. They are overtly hostile to the civilized residents of High Isle. As for the Firesong Circle, even I don't know much about them. They never leave the island of Iphalon.
If I'm not mistaken, the Firesong Circle were the evil druids that attacked us in one of the dungeons. Right, so we've got to cleanse this thing of corruption. And the corrupted areas are over here. It's also telling me to talk to Druid Ravana. I'm gonna go talk to her first. Thought that wolf was gonna attack me.
Let's see. The flowers are in good condition, and the torchbug is alive and well. You treated nature with deep respect, and you have my thanks. Perhaps the grove will repay us in kind. Let's begin.
Tell me about this ritual you're going to perform.
All things are connected. Spirits of nature reside in the swaying trees, the blooming flowers, the glittering torchbugs. It can be difficult to hear their songs, even for those of us who listen. But it's there. Can you hear it?
I'm not sure. How does that relate to the ritual?
The grove is in pain, projecting a sorrow that's felt by everything nearby. This ritual will ask the rocks and the trees and the insects to simply share what they know, to lead us to the source of this disturbance. There, we might find answers.
I see. What happens now?
I perform the ritual, and we see where this trail leads. Stand back. This will only take a moment.
I'll leave you to it.
Bones of the earth, spirits of the wild, sing unto your servants. Lead us to the source of your pain.
Look! The spirits have sent their messengers. Oh, how beautiful.
Follow the torchbugs, friend. They will lead you to the source of the disturbance.
Alright, I'll follow him. Okay. Thought I'd lost them there for a minute. I feel like my character, who's a warden, would be pretty impressed by all this druid stuff. Oh, there's a cave. Druid Circle. Alright, that's it for this episode. In the next episode, we'll go into this cave, this Druid Circle, and see if we can find out what caused this magical anomaly. Thanks for watching. See you next time.